Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 9 on Fargo CW.
Just into our newsroom, the D.C. Circuit Court of Appeals rejected the Standing Rock Sioux Tribe's attempt to block the Dakota Access Pipeline from crossing its water source and land. The pipeline has been controversial in recent months. The tribe says the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers didn't engage with them enough on whether the pipeline would cross lands important to them and their way of life. Despite those objections, the three-judge panel denied an injunction to stop construction Sunday because they say the tribe didn't meet the legal standards to do that.
Between the time my car was stolen and until probably all the way through the next Friday, I drove up to Fargo from Pelican Rapids every day to try and find my car.
Imagine having your car stolen only to have it recovered and feel victimized again because you have to pay to get it back. One woman who called our whistleblower hotline says that's exactly what happened when her car got ripped off. Valley News Team's Natalie Parsons has more on this situation, plus what the state of North Dakota has to say about this Minnesota towing company.
The door handle broke. I can't get in the car now unless I reach in.
Jessica Hibble says she left her car running when she dashed into a family fair in Moorhead. When she came out, the car was gone. Hibble admits she shouldn't have left it running and learned her lesson. But after contacting police, she started searching for her car.
Between the time my car was stolen and until probably all the way through the next Friday, I drove up to Fargo from Pelican Rapids every day to try and find my car.
To add insult to injury, the thieves not only stole her car, but made stops around the area, making multiple purchases with her credit card. They eventually dumped the car near the Ark Attic Treasures in Fargo. Days later, Aggressive Towing and Recovery was called to pick up what appeared as an abandoned vehicle and brought it back to their lot. Then they sent her a bill.
Received a certified letter from Aggressive Towing stating that we owed $680, that they picked up my vehicle on the 14th of September. They didn't send out the certified letter until the 27th.
Aggressive says they had to contact the state via mail to find out who owned the car, then send a letter to Hibble's family letting them know the car was in their possession. All the while, the vehicle was sitting in their lot and racking up fees. $680 to be exact, and Hibble says that's not fair.
I honestly believe it's his way of just pretty much racking up fees.
According to Aggressive Towing, the $680 bill includes a $150 impounding fee, a fee for mailing out the certified letter, and daily fees for the storage of the vehicle in their lot. When Hibble complained, Aggressive knocked the price down.
I felt sorry for her. She was crying, bawling on the phone and telling me that she has no money. And I did nothing but helped her. I completely went out of my way and dropped the price almost $480.
I'm amazed that I do have it back, but the stress that I have had to go through just to get it back that I shouldn't have had to go through at the hands of the towing company is what actually pisses me off more than my car being stolen.
In the process of looking into this story, questions were raised about whether or not Aggressive Towing was registered to do business in the state of North Dakota, since Hibble's car was recovered here. We contacted Al Jaeger, the North Dakota Secretary of State, and asked him about Aggressive Towing. Jaeger told us on Thursday that Aggressive only has a pending application with the state to do business, but the company did appear to be working to try and comply with the law.
This particular company has submitted paperwork to this office. It was submitted earlier. There's been exchange of correspondence that has crossed over in this particular matter, but right now they are in good faith trying to comply with North Dakota law.
He also said that it is illegal for a company to do work in the state if they do not have proper authorization, but also said their office is unlikely to do anything about it because they are not an enforcement agency. Aggressive's application was approved by the state on Friday. Aggressive's owner says they take pride in their clean operation and believes they followed all stolen vehicle procedures. The company is listed as being in good standing with the Minnesota Secretary of State. Natalie Parsons, Valley News Live.
Thank you, Natalie. We did reach out to the North Dakota and Minnesota Towing Associations, who told us the fees charged by Aggressive Towing are common in the industry. The attorney for Aggressive Towing reached out to Valley News Live with an emailed statement. To see that statement, as well as the original letter Hibble received from Aggressive Towing and the discounted bill she received, head over to valleynewslive.com and click on this story. If you need help uncovering fraud and corruption in your community, call our whistleblower hotline at 701-237-6576 and leave your tip. A member of our investigative team will get on the case and go to work to expose the truth.
And turning to weather, here's a look at our tower cam time lapse for today. Mainly sunny skies into the Fargo area, and we had a windy southerly flow that did also get temperatures up there with the sunshine. We saw highs getting into the lower 60s into the Fargo area. Let's take a look at the current conditions out there. We're at 57 degrees. We're still mainly clear, but we still have that southerly flow, and it is still windy out there. South-southeast 25 miles per hour, gusting to 37. That's the reason why we are so warm this late at night. Up toward Moorhead at 55 and Grand Forks at 56 degrees with more cloud cover. Wind is south at 17 miles per hour. Other temperatures mainly uniform into the mid-50s. Valley City, Jamestown, Devil's Lake a little warmer into the upper 50s. Into Minnesota, we're into the mid-50s. Fergus Falls, Detroit Lakes, and out toward Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and near 50, Badette down toward Wadena. Now here are the winds out there. Still windy today. We had a wind advisory for most of the forecast area, and the windy conditions continue. Wind is south, mainly between 15 and 30 miles per hour with higher gusts. So we are looking at a mild overnight period. Satellite loop showing from Fargo points north. We are seeing some cloud cover with clearing skies as you make your way down to the south. Taking a look at the surface map, we have a warm front that just made its way through. A very strong southerly wind getting into our forecast area that's going to keep us mild tonight, and we're going to be mild for the day tomorrow. Weak area of high pressure in charge down here, but we're tracking this cold front. You can already see it's giving some rain to portions of Montana. That will make its way through as we go through the day on Tuesday. So let's track it through time as we go through overnight. Temperatures falling to near 50 degrees in most places. We're going to keep that southerly wind, and the wind will die down as we go through the day tomorrow, but still very warm out there with the sunshine we do get. Highs getting into the upper 60s and lower 70s across the region, and then clouding up with some showers possible as we go through Monday night, and we are still warm for this time of year. As we go through the day tomorrow, we will start off sunny and cloud up as we go through the day with a high near 70 in the Fargo area. Winds south around 5 to 15 miles per hour, not nearly as bad as it was today. Now, as we go through time, Fargo points south and off to the east. Temperatures near 70 tomorrow, and you can already see that cold front on the map. Devil's Lake is going to be in the mid-50s, and as you make your way from Jamestown to Grand Forks, temperatures near 60 degrees. They are going to cloud up out that way. As we go through Tuesday, we have scattered showers out there and temperatures much cooler with highs getting into the upper 40s to near 50 degrees. Then for Wednesday, 48-year high. We dry out. Very cool for this time of year. Partly cloudy skies. Then we warm up. 56 Thursday. Plenty of sunshine through Friday. Mid-60s through Saturday. And then we have a chance of some showers on Saturday, high of 66, back down to 61 on Sunday, under partly cloudy skies.
So it's a little bit of that back and forth we talked about yesterday. It's kind of warm, it's going to get a little cold, and now it's going to get warm.
You know, it's really going to be back and forth. We're going to be near 70 on Monday, near 50 on Tuesday, and then a gradual warm-up, so get used to it.
Thanks so much, Justin.
Yep.
A clown with a butcher knife has been arrested in our area. Saturday night, Crookston police went out to the Taco John's after someone called and said an 11-year-old boy had been chased by a group of people, one of them dressed as a clown. After several more reports of clown sightings, police found the group and arrested a 15-year-old. He was the only one dressed up as a clown. All three teens could face charges, and Crookston police say, for your own safety, don't take part in what's being called a national clown phenomenon. It's a political perfect storm, not only the biggest crisis to hit the Trump campaign, but just as that crisis is peaking, Donald Trump has to face, or gets to face, Hillary Clinton in the second presidential debate in St. Louis. Steve Handelsman is there at Washington University. He has the latest.
Donald Trump declared he will fight back, and he flew to St. Louis. Hillary Clinton is here for their second debate amid the Trump crisis. The audio from the bus in 2005, Trump bragging about forcing himself on women, is the main issue today at the debate site, Washington University. Some students who were supporting Trump are changing their minds.
If someone can say that at one time, it's something that they probably do believe, and that shows their true character.
And you can't vote for somebody who believes that.
I am still undecided, but at this stage, I don't think so.
More than 24 Republican lawmakers have rejected Trump. New Hampshire Senator Kelly Ayotte, a former prosecutor, on Trump's comments.
I think those statements are fundamentally talking, unfortunately, about assault. And I thought about it, and I'm not going to be voting for him.
Rudy Giuliani mounted a one-man Trump rescue attempt.
It was 10 or 12 years ago. I believe that this is not the man that we're talking about today. That was then, and this is now.
But tonight at the debate, Trump has warned he might charge that decades ago Hillary attacked women who accused Bill Clinton of sexual improprieties.
If Donald Trump wants to have a debate about who's been a better champion for women, Secretary Clinton is glad to do that.
Clinton has a problem. Leaks of emails revealed her backing free trade and immigration and admitting she has private positions not shared with the public.
That issue will come up here tonight. But how Trump deals with his bragging about grabbing and groping women could determine if his campaign can recover. I'm Steve Handelsman, NBC News, Washington University in St. Louis.
The second debate between presidential nominees Clinton and Trump is still going on. We'll have even more coverage in our 10 p.m. newscast and online at valleynewslive.com. Hundreds of couples, along with families and friends, came out to see everything the I Do Wedding Showcase has to offer for the big day. Over 75 vendors were there, putting jewelry, hair accessories, makeup products, flowers, and DJ companies on display. We can't forget about the food, and wedding cakes models. Models also took the runway, working the hottest trends for weddings, gowns, and tuxedos. More than 40 local organizations celebrate Nonprofit Day at West Acres. Shoppers were greeted by nonprofits lining the inside of the mall. Many you may know, and others not so much, but each was ready to share what they do and bring awareness to the many causes they serve in hopes of bringing more members of the community on board.
We love to be at something like this because a lot of people don't know we exist, and we get a chance to see them and talk to them and just have fun with them.
The day was put on courtesy of the FM Area Foundation, teaming up with the mall. Still ahead tonight, 20 states have reported attempted break-ins of their election systems. 8 of those attacks have been traced back to an interesting place, Siberia. We'll tell you more right after this.